Hey there guys, Mikey here, and welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Let's Play series. We're getting ready to kick off Season 4, and I've noticed that one of the things that I really neglect to do many times is go through the career mode settings and kind of show where we are in terms of equipment, crew, money, and everything like that. It's one of the things I really have neglected to do, and one of the things I'm going to do just as a special this week for SpeedWeeks is I'm going to go ahead and set up this qualifying video. But in this qualifying video, we're going to go ahead and get into the career mode. We're going to show you a few of the settings and mainly who retired and who's still racing. And I notice I've always forgotten to do that in the two series that I've done on this channel. And the rookie year, I didn't really count because I wasn't recording this series yet. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and just get into this career mode. Alright, so for right now we have Greg Biffle, who's retired, Shane Hall has retired, and Casey Atwood is retired, the 7 of Casey Atwood. For Ultra Everham, Ray Everham Motorsports for the most part, Shane Hall from Hensley Racing has retired, Greg Biffle from Roush Racing. Amy Hicks has replaced Shane Hall in the number 63, and that is the only replacement right now. So Casey Atwood's ride is still open, and Greg Biffle of Roush Racing's ride is still open. These guys have not been that impressive throughout the year, so I'm not really surprised. Amy Hicks hasn't really, so I'm kind of understanding, like, yeah, she's gonna get that kind of ride, as opposed to I'm sure some of you have watched What If Racing series that Amy Hicks usually does genuinely well. And there's another guy that took over for Shane Hall, that was Tom Smith or something like that in his series, and he did really well. He's doing really well in the 63, so maybe Amy Hicks will do well as well in this one, in the 63. Maybe they can bring that Hensley Racing, I think it's a Chevy, to victory lane one time this year. And we've jumped into our team management. As you can see, we're still sporting the number 21 Rockwell Automation Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, but we have to go and look at our current openings. As you can see, we have to either re-sign our pit crew or to get an entirely new pit crew. And I can either re-sign people or I can go ahead and, get new people, but we'll have to see about that. Resign at 11K. Let's see, he's at 82. Let's see. I'll say for no right now. And oh well, that was probably the best person I could get. So tire changer, rear tire changer, rear tire carrier, jack man, gas man. Alright. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and just start re-signing these people because they've done pretty well so far. So we're going to go ahead and re-sign them. They're probably the best that we're going to get right now. So it's probably just best to go ahead and go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and re-sign these guys, and I will meet you later on into R&D. Alright guys, we have our pit crew assigned. They're not very happy with us, but they might not be that happy to be with us, but we're hoping to have a good season here, bring that happiness average back up. But we're going to go ahead and go in looking to see what we got developed here. You see we've got engine power 2, efficiency of 2, tire grip 2, tire wear 2, and downforce of 2. Drafting, I might go ahead and look into that. I'm not sure if I really want to. But chassis downforce has 3 has just become available. Chassis drafting, I might use this just to kind of get up there and knock this out in a couple of races. Of course, we won't get this until after the Daytona 500. But so that's 6 races, 3 races, 450K. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and resolution of cooling problems. Okay, so we haven't really had any overheating problems or engine problems, but this will most likely help us, hopefully it'll help us not push if we're behind someone. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. So we're going to go ahead and research that, the 3 races, get that after a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and get into the other stuff because we still have to build. Let's go to the garage, and we have a decent engine. We could race with this one if we wanted to, but no, we're going to put our best stuff in. So let's go to our engines, let's see what we got so far. We know we probably have to build a new one, and we'll have to overhaul a new one. But let's see what we got here. So we're gonna go ahead and get one built. Let's go ahead and do that. 9 races, 273K, 6. Well, let's see what we gotta see what we got first. Let's go to our inventory and take a look here. We got 3 brand new engines. One that probably needs an overhaul because that's kind of low. This one that I've got right now, and so this one will probably last about 2 or 3 races. That one's going to last 2 or 3 races. You need an overhaul. Your power is kind of low. The power of this guy is yeah. So this one will probably get a repair. I'm probably going to overhaul this one because it's the highest right now. And that's what we'll go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and get one built. Power estimate 75. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, $818,000. Man, you guys are getting more and more expensive every year. You know that? But, oh, wait a minute. I need 6 races. Alright, you need to be done after 6 races because I have I got enough to get me there. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's build that for 6 races. And then we will have to overhaul. And I'm thinking we'll overhaul this one. If we overhaul this one, we'll get it up to 72, efficiency 75. Let's go back. Let's look at, can I overhaul this one? 73, 75, and then it's in Amelia right now. What about you? 73, 75, 80. So both of you would probably hit about that. Wait, did I hit this one? Yeah, 73, 75, 80, and 93 is going to be 73, 74, 75, 80. So if I restore this one in the stores right now, I'm going to go ahead and overhaul this guy. For 6 races? No. I want to do 2 races, 517, 4 races, 345. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll do 4 races. We'll overhaul this one. And let's go ahead and go to our chassis. We're just going to go ahead and look up here. Let's look into building one. Yes, we need to go ahead and do that. Got 1.6 in the bank. So that'll get me down to 1 million. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say we're gonna win the 500. I'm gonna go to, unless something really ridiculous happens. But at the same time, I need to look into that. So we're gonna get tire grip's gonna be really good. Tire wear is going to be really good. Downforce drafting's not that great because I haven't gotten anything with drafting yet. But let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll do that for 683. That's gonna put me under 1 mil. But that's fine because I just need to look and see what we got in the inventory. We got 2, 3 that are good right now. One that's kind of okay, but let's go ahead and I'm going to say this guy. This guy's in Amelia right now. Let's see, we have tire grip 68, 74, 73, 63, 75. Alright. What about... You've got the best tire grip right now. What about you? You're all in the 60s. What about you? 69, 72, 66. It's not really... You got some of the best results right there. This one does. But... And I wanted to see if I could do anything to you. That's not really going to help anything. Yeah, you're kind of stuck where you are. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's overhaul this guy who's in Amelia right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. So we'll overhaul that one. And let's get it up to snuff. I see, I got about 2-3 races per chassis. I'm gonna get that guy in a little bit, so I'm gonna get a newer one in a little bit. So I'll probably do this one for 6 races because I can do it in 2, but I'll do it for actually no, I'll do it for 4. Yeah, 4 races. Let's get get stuff out pretty quick. We've got the money to do it now. So race car's missing. Oh yeah, I gotta go ahead and fix that. Let's go rebuild old Amelia. No, I don't want to build a car. I want to. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I've been at this game, so no, this is not what I want to do. I want to modify Amelia. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and select our engine. We're going to put the best possible one in there. Let's go ahead and select the chassis. We're going to put the best possible one in there, which is you. And you'll carry us all the way to there. So Amelia's at 100% car rating of... Let's see it. Yeah, apply changes to car. What is our actual rating? It doesn't show us our rating here. But you got power, 75, efficiency, 75, durability, tire grip, tire wear, 69, 70, downforce, 68, drafting, 63. We're not really worried about that at a super speedway. But yeah, let's go ahead and back on out of here and let's go get to qualify. I know it said Budweiser shootout up there, but that's going to be another video that you've already seen. But let's go ahead and get into qualifying. I will see you there. Alright guys, so before we start, we're going to go ahead and get into the car setup and show you what exactly car setup that I usually use for Daytona. As you're going to see here, I have plenty of custom setups as soon as it's unloading. Yep, I have plenty of custom setups for particular tracks. I have the low downforce setup, which I usually use, but I have a particular one that I'm going to use for the restrictor plates. I am going to implement the low downforce, but first things first, I gotta do one thing at a time. Now, I see I have manual transmission. Manual transmission is very good at restrictor plates. If I make any recommendation to you whatsoever, make sure you choose manual transmission at restrictor plates. The reason for that is because, actually I'll get into that in just a little bit. Tire pressure 23, suspension, and I'll lower this down to about 35, and then I'll raise, no, 35, and I'll raise this one up to 75. But you want to do manual transmission mainly because you will get the most out of your third and fourth, mainly out of your third gear. If you do automatic transmission, it's going to switch too early and you're going to bog on the starts really bad. So if you want the most out of your gears, do manual transmission, and switch only when you start to get over 9,000 RPM, and then you'll pretty much dominate the starts. You'll be really good. All right, so there we have our setup. Apply changes, yes, and I'm going to do a few rounds of practice just to make sure that I'm okay with the car, and we'll jump right into qualifying. Alright, here we come. Coming to the line, green flag, time in the lap. And I know I don't have to do this, but usually when I'm starting out, see how my car is really kind of just not fast. It takes some time to get up to speed, but I really like to run this high lane. And I get a better run off the corner when I'm trying to get up to speed when I'm running the high lane and qualifying. Now this is going to be an out lap for the most part. I'm nowhere near going to be as fast as I should be. See, I'll run around the bottom this time, kind of middle lane. It's a little bit snug, but I get a really good jump off of turn 4. And this lap is going to be 21st. Okay, woo boy, got a little loose. That's that low downforce, but it's okay. I don't think I've ever qualified anything. I don't think I qualify anywhere near as bad as 21st in the Daytona 500. I think I've always qualified in the top 10. I believe so. I have to go back and check my rookie. No, my sophomore year. I have to go back and check that. Right around the bottom, all the way through thirds 3 and 4. Scrubbed off a little bit of speed there, but that's okay. And we should be coming to the line. Let's see where we're going to put this Chevrolet. Yep. Pole position, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so that pole position is going to put us in duel number 1. We will be in duel number 1. That's going to premiere on Friday. You can catch that sometime in the afternoon. I believe it's going to be at 2:30. Excuse me. But yeah, I believe that's going to be at 2:30 on Friday afternoon, and you can catch the duels then. Actually, there's only going to be one duel. I plan on winning it. I'm pretty sure that I will. I don't necessarily have to run the duels because I'll still be in the first place. I'll still be on the pole when the race starts. But I just want to because it's SpeedWeeks. You gotta run the duels. That's just something that you have to do. You have to run the Gatorade 125. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run the Gatorade 125. But until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this little side mission episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, maybe I'll do another one next season, depending on how this season goes. I honestly don't know how this season is going to go. It's just, I'm excited and nervous at the same time, so we'll just have to see how the season goes and determine whether there should be a season 5 or not. But other than that, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and call it right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at the duels.